Welcome back to Investing Your Lunch. Just a real quick update because I want to try to keep these short and sweet. Also, I probably will not be doing these every day because they are a little time consuming, but I promise you I am investing my lunch every day, and I'm just trying to get that light out of the way. But I'm going to be investing my breakfast, lunch, or both every day for the next year to see how we're going to grow it. So, I have done that. So let me go over the trades that we've just done. So yesterday we added 1 share of Palantir at 717. We also added $5 worth of Tesla. It was at 181. It's down today, obviously, but this stock, forward looking, is going to be very, very successful. That's actually one of my strategies. I can go into. I'm actually going to make a video about kind of my thesis around investing. But basically, I read a book by Peter Thiel called 0 to 1, and even though it focuses in on founders for big tech companies, SaaS, and all this stuff, and even does mention Palantir in there because he is a founder of Palantir. But they say, when they're looking at companies, they want to know who is going to not only, it's not about who's going to be coming up with something that's 10 times better in the next 3 years, but the next 10, 20 years. I mean, it's really got to, they're very forward looking. And that's kind of how I look at Tesla. Tesla, Palantir, very, very forward looking companies. So, and same thing with SoFi, very forward looking. That could really be a game changer in the banking industry. So anyways, did that one, and let's see if I got one more over here. And then today I invested in gold, literally GOLD. This is a very well-established company, and they pay a quarterly dividend. So this is just going to add a little balance to this portfolio. And I think they pay about 15 cents, give or take, every quarter. It's not a lot, but it does add up. And if the market continues to be a little rattled, unstable, a lot of people will put their money in these type of funds like gold and also in bonds to try to protect themselves from the downward drop. So anyways, that's what I've done today. And I just went ahead and just did 1 whole share. That way we can make sure we get a whole dividend on that. One little news article I wanted to kind of point out is this right here. It's a little old, but it was talking about Dave Ramsey, and I don't agree with everything he says. Sometimes I don't feel like he lives in the real world whatsoever, but he does have a huge point right here. He says, "You freaking idiots selling out your own students who you are supposed to be caring for." Colleges have been promoting online sports betting, and it might not seem like a big deal, but literally it goes to say that 6% of college students out there struggle with a gambling addiction, whether it's sports betting, blackjack, poker, whatever. So that's terrible that these colleges would promote gambling to their students. Also, it kind of raises some thoughts with the student loan forgiveness. I know so many people that would get their student loans, like even Pell Grants. So people that, really needed it would get their money and they would spend it on stuff that they really didn't need. Tell me that they don't get these type of grants and spend the money gambling, lose it, even put it in the stock market because they try to do something over their head, lose it, and then now with a student loan forgiveness, they get bailed out. That does not seem fair. So I don't know. Maybe there needs to be some news articles digging into that. But anyways, let me go over to the Excel sheet. Also, my chart's missing. It was getting all jumbled up, but I'm going to just put a new one down there later. So I've updated our sheets. We are down $2.54. That is not the end of the world. There's an old saying, I don't think anyone's credited to it, because it's so old. But it's basically time in the market beats timing the market. No one out there in the world can time the market. If they say they can, you've met a liar. It's impossible. So time in the market. So yeah, it's down, it's rattling. Stocks are going to be on edge until at least the 13th. That's when we start getting some numbers, and then on I want to say the 14th. I'll double check and I'll put it in the show notes down below if I'm not right. But that's also when we get the new Fed interest rate. So we're going to be looking for a half a point to 3/4 of a point. And also, since investing my lunch, not a huge difference, but I've lost 1.9 pounds, and that's just from eating better and drinking more water. I do not weigh myself every day because that will lead to a unhealthy habit. It will drive you crazy, and so much, your body is going to naturally fluctuate with water. But that's 1 week, 1.9, without really changing anything whatsoever besides eating better. So I really think there's something here. So regardless of the stocks being down or even up, so far I am getting healthier, and that's probably the most important thing. And I think that's a great reason why other people should follow along on this investing your lunch challenge, because we can just get healthier and establish better habits, like saving, because this is saving, and also taking care of our bodies. Oh, and a side note, the cash sitting in the account, because I put 200 in and I just kind of pull the lunch money from it every day, it's already received 3 cents in interest. Not a big deal, but those pennies do add up. All right, well, that's all the time I have for today. I hope everyone is staying healthy, stay safe, and I look forward to reading your comments. Please share this with your friends if you want to have fun doing a like a small portfolio challenge for 2023. Talk to you. Bye.